Hello Cap, welcome to your reading for mid-November. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Now, I'm pulling a simple past, present, future spread for you today, but I'm starting off with the Archaeo deck by Nick Pantock just to get an overview. It's a lovely deck and I've had it forever. Ooh, interesting. But I really need to use it more often. Now, who got Midwife? I think it was Scorpio. Yeah, so if you have Scorpio in your chart, you should go watch it. Now we have Midwife and Intimate. Now this is the first time the Intimate card has showed up, but let's talk about these real quick. When it comes to the Midwife, now there's no gender in tarot. I can't say that enough, okay? Just take the energy with you. The Midwife is the crone energy. It is someone who is incredibly wise. Now this energy could be, you could find this within yourself, or you could be finding this within another, recognizing it within another person. The Midwife is the energy of knowing the difference between mothering and smothering. Okay, the Midwife does cut that umbilical cord that attaches us to our mothers. So it is the energy of detaching from something so that we don't become codependent. So it is possible that you are building boundaries in order to maintain that independence, but at the same time sending in nurturing and healing towards this person or this energy, whatever it is that you are dealing with. You could also be creating something brand new for yourself. Maybe you're birthing a business idea, a new career path for yourself. And while you are doing that, there is almost a sense of detachment from outcome. Okay, there's a detachment from expectation. And I feel like that is what is making this very healthy. Okay, you are not detaching yourself to an extent where you're being cold about it. You are still nurturing and comforting whatever this energy is, but you're being very mature. Your emotional quotient in this situation is extremely high. And if you feel that this isn't you, then this could be someone you are dealing with. Now, Intimate, this is a beautiful card, and I'm going to read this out from the book for you. Now, the Intimate brings sweet sensuality and an intuitive understanding of all your emotional and physical needs, moods, and temperature changes. She has an infinite capacity for understanding your longings. When the day is done and the lights turned out and loneliness threatens to make ice cold your heart, she enters into your heart space, passing through the air's dark creases. Now, this particular energy, I don't know if this is you. It is most likely somebody that you are dealing with, someone with a massive capacity to love, someone who is very intuitive, someone who is very nurturing and very caring. And you see the difference between these two energies as well as the similarities. Both of them want to nurture and comfort. One is nurturing from a slightly detached place, but a nurturing space nonetheless. And the other is functioning from a very intuitive space, from almost a spiritual place. So if this energy hasn't come into your life just yet, I would expect it to come in very, very soon. Someone who just gets you, someone you just fit with. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. What does your tarot say? In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. I'm so glad that was in the past. Okay, let's see in the present. We have the Three of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Interesting. I'm going to get one more here. I need a little more clarity. The Page of Wands. We have two pages. Okay, let's see for the future. Hang on a minute. Did something flip? No. Okay. Wow, we have 3 pages overall. We have the Fool and we have the Page of Swords. I am going to pull one more for the Three of Pentacles just to get a clearer picture, and one for the Page of Swords as well. The King of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. What I'm getting here, Cap, is in the past with the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, I feel like there was a decision that you were having to make. I will look at the bottom of the deck in a minute. There was a decision that you were having to make, and it's almost like you had to choose between a rock and a hard place. It's like, I always say this, when you're unable to make a decision, it's because the situation isn't ripe enough for you to decide just yet. Okay, now there are two Three of Swords in this particular deck. One of them is just pure unadulterated pain, but this one talks about learning from that pain. Okay, so whatever this indecision was that was causing you strife and almost that mental chaos, you learned a lot about yourself through that. Okay, I'm going to get one more card here. The Sun. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like you learned exactly what it is that would bring you joy, right? Sometimes when we're trying to make a decision, whether this is in work or in love, we start functioning from a very shallow place. Like, what is by the book for me? What is good in theory for me, right? And when especially for you, Cap, as an earth sign, you're very practical. So if something doesn't look good on paper, you don't invest in it. Right? But with the midwife and the intimate, there is a spirituality that is showing up here. There is a sense of wanting to work and understand your intuition, work with your intuition. So it's almost like the decision was finally made for you. Even if it wasn't made in your reality, I feel like it was made in your mind. Right? With the Sun card, it was all about what brought you joy at the end of the day. So, moving on to the present moment with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands, if you are, let's say, collaborating with somebody on the workplace, with the King of Wands energy, I feel like you're very focused, very ambitious, very driven, and very determined to make something happen. Okay, you are pulling your weight in that collaboration, and you're doing exactly what it is that you need to do. And you're doing it not out of obligation, but you're doing it because you're passionate about it, right? And with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, I feel like you're willing to start from the ground up. You're willing to teach yourself. Pages are children of the tarot, right? They are students. They want to learn. They want to explore. So when it comes to work, this is looking good. When it comes to love, with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands, I feel like you may be starting small with somebody. Okay, the Three of Pentacles could also be the energy of starting off with a friendship, right? Now, we do have two threes, and I have to mention this. Whenever I get more than one three, there could be a third energy affecting your life, all right? There could be two people. We do have the Two of Pentacles, so it's possible that you were trying to make a decision between two people. Either way, with the King of Wands, I feel like now you know exactly what it is that you want, right? The King of Wands is not wishy-washy. The King of Wands is very determined and very sure. And with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, you are being curious. And I feel like almost that whole mothering smothering analogy that I gave you, it's not like you are giving up your independence in this situation, right? There are enough boundaries that are being put into place that you are putting around you, but at the same time, you're being curious enough to invest in this particular relationship. These two pages could also be people coming in towards you. It is possible that there are offers coming in that may seem very small, but with the right amount of work and effort, with the Three of Pentacles, those pages can turn into kings, right? And again, there's no gender in tarot. Just take the energy with you. I will get Lenormands to bridge the gaps, but let's get to the future. We have the Fool with the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Interesting energy. I want one more with the Fool. Oh, Judgment. This is the energy of having a realization. Okay, it is the energy of having an awakening, or someone else having an awakening about you and wanting to start afresh. The Judgment card is the second last card in the tarot. It is followed by the World, and then eventually that Ouroboros completes itself and we get to the Fool, which is a fresh, brand new beginning. There is a brand new beginning out there for you, but I almost feel like with the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, if this is an energy from the past, I feel like the stuff that you have learned, you may be keeping an eye on whoever this is on social media or just keeping tabs on this person. You're not really liking what you see. This is for some of you, because we have the Four of Pentacles, which is the energy of holding back, of not giving your energy, right? Let's get some Lenormands before I, wait, actually, let's look at the bottom of the deck first. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Chariot, we have the Lovers, and we have the Six of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to stop there. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is the universe being your captain, okay? Where there was indecision, it's almost like when you surrender, you give the universe permission to come in and make decisions for you. That will be for your highest good, right? That surrender leads to fast-paced movement. The Chariot is Cancer energy. The Lovers is Gemini energy. Fast-paced movement into your heart space, into two energies coming in, intertwining and creating something very solid, right? Then we have the Six of Swords, moving on from chaos to calmer waters. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, working on something. Working on what? The Ten of Pentacles, building a beautiful, happy heart with someone else. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is kind of these two energies combined. The energy of someone who is very nurturing, very giving, but very independent at the same time. So I see you cutting out something that put you in this state of confusion and going towards something that brings you clarity. All right, we have Whips. Now, this has been showing up a lot. The Whips card is the energy of being controlling or being controlled. It is the energy of walking on eggshells because you're afraid of being punished. Okay? This punishment could have been cold wars. It could have been someone giving you the cold shoulder. It could be like if you mess up unknowingly, whoever this was kind of just holding a grudge against you and creating conflict out of thin air. And I feel like all of that chaos did bring about a lot of pain to you. But you learned from that. You learned what patterns you don't want to repeat. And you prioritized your happiness, your peace. The Moon. The Moon card can be the energy of having fears and insecurities resurface. It could be the energy of not really knowing the outcome of something, but it is the energy of protection. It is the energy of karma. It is the energy of emotions. And it does represent Pisces and Cancer. I was getting Pisces Cancer energy in the Intimate card, and we have the Cancer energy at the bottom of the deck. So, the Moon card could be talking about indulging in a beautiful experience. It could be a card of heightened intuition. We have been talking about functioning from a place of the intuition. And it does talk about karma. It talks about a soul tie. It talks about someone you may have known in your past life, which is why you have a connection with them today. It could represent tranquility. It could represent having mutual confidence in another person. And it could represent wanting to comfort each other and to finally be able to rest. To finally be in a place of contentment and peace and not having to struggle. Right? I did say that there is something that is building here. Something that is growing here. And it may start off, like I said, small, but it's leading to something absolutely glorious for you. Let's see, what do we have for the future? The Sun, beautiful energy. I'm going to get one more. Again, the Sun twice. You're prioritizing what brings you growth, what brings you joy, what brings you peace. Anchor. Yes, What is stable for you? I feel like there has been so much, there's been a lot of choppy waters for you right here, Cap, in the past. And the only thing that you want to prioritize now is joy, energy, and happiness, and good health. And I feel like whatever this energy is that is coming back, you're holding back from it. Because you may feel like with the sun and anchor, you can't ground yourself in this energy. I'm going to just look up the meaning of the anchor. Constancy, security, reliability, and stability. Yeah. Extreme devotion. I feel like that is what you are looking at. And you're letting the wheel turn. Because I almost feel like you realize your patterns. You realize what you don't want to repeat. I'm going to get just one more card right here with the Page of Swords. And oh, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're just letting go. I did talk about surrender, did I not? When we are manifesting, sometimes we put too much on our list. Okay? We want this, we want this, we want this. What does that do? It puts too much pressure on the universe. When you surrender and let go a little bit with this Hanged Man energy, you give the universe permission to turn the wheel. The universe knows exactly what is going to bring you joy and stability. And surrendering gives it permission to bring it about all the more quickly. There's a beautiful relationship in your midst. It's either already around you or it is coming towards you. I would keep yourself open for that. Okay, I don't know what this past energy is, but I do see you holding back from it for your own reasons, whatever it may be. I don't know if it's a past energy turning into a beautiful energy or it is someone new entirely. Just make sure you don't repeat past heartache. All right, Cap. Let's see. Let's get you a few charms to close this off. We have an elephant. And interestingly, we have a seahorse. Now, seahorses mate for life. Okay, the seahorse is one of the primary almost symbols for a soulmate. And the elephant talks about nostalgia, about memories. I have been talking about a past life connection. So it is possible that this intimate card is somebody from your past life. It doesn't have to be someone from your recent past. Okay, we have a camera, which again talks about nostalgia, and we have an aircraft. Now, you may have to travel to see this person, whoever it is. They may have to travel to see you, but I'm going to get a couple more. Okay, I did see the love card, the love charm, sorry. We have Pisces, so you could have Pisces heavily in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who does. We have a safety pin, which is reminding me of the anchor, holding things together, someone who helps you keep your life together, you know. And we have a feather, which talks about communication, fast-paced movement. All right, fast-paced movement. We did have the Chariot. There could be travel coming in with the anchor as well. All right. Slightly vague, slightly all over the place, but I hope you got snippets from this that may help you. I will see you in the next one, Cap. Bye-bye.